So what is an anterior pelvic tilt and why does it matter? When we walk, we should be able to pull one pelvis forward on one side while the other one goes back and then switch, vice versa. An anterior pelvic tilt is when somebody stands or walks and their pelvis is forward on both sides, creating a sort of flare at the pelvis. And when we have that, we'll see people more walk like a duck or turn their feet out. We see all different sorts of compensations. That is not necessarily the problem. The problem is if somebody is stuck in a position 24/7 where they are forward on both sides of their pelvis and they cannot get out of it. That presents as a problem because that is a very sympathetically driven position, meaning that puts the system in a state of stress. And in order to get that system back down into a calm parasympathetic state, we need to learn a few techniques on what to do. When the pelvis stays forward on both sides, we'll see excess curvature in the back, meaning that back will have more of a curve. And so that lumbar lordosis might become more extreme. Again, this is not a problem unless it presents as a problem and you're in pain or you're having movement dysfunction. Of course, the best way to do this is to work specifically with a postural restoration provider, as they will be able to give you detailed information and techniques for you. However, the second best thing would be checking out my Rooted Well membership, as I have put and collaborated with postural restoration to bring you techniques that are safe, effective, and useful to get yourself out of an anterior pelvic tilt.